Hello, hello! Welcome back to another installment of Let's Play the Talos Principle. Today has been plagued by technical difficulties, but they should be all resolved now. To you guys on Twitch, apologies for the technical issues, and thank you very much for your patience being with me, and special thanks to Dutch for helping me out. So let's see, let's get going. Dutch is my on-call technical support, right? Let's see, last time we finished World A Hub 5, and we are ready to tackle Hub 6. We got everything except 1 star, 1 out of 2 stars. So, without further ado, let's go to Hub 6. Yeah, we still have the connector and hexahedron tools in our toolset, and here is also 1 star. Let's keep our eyes peeled for that one.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that. Have faith.
Interesting. This seems to be like a contained area, as it were. Let's check the terminal first. So we have LOL.eml and CNArch. Oh, Arch probably stands for archive, right? And we have Cicero, webcrawl, and chatbots. Let's check out LOL. From J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. Subject, lol. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way, just I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals, we will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed to at EL and said, life finds a way. This is the second reference to Jurassic Park. Maybe you had to be there. And then J.E. Harrison, Institute for Applied Pneumatics. An email sent from this address are to be considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, also if you remember from the other terminal we read, the IAN, the Institute for Applied Pneumatics, they joked about calling it just Jeff. Cicero.txt. Shall the industrious husbandman, then, plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments and panegyrics, but that our thoughts run on futurity? Yeah, this is sort of an old style of writing. So here's a new word, which I don't know. Panegyrics? I don't actually know what that means. Cannot retrieve. Tusculan Disputations 484-F5045. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Epaminondas. And not to look abroad and among the ancients, for instances, so might I myself. So this is Cicero writing, right? But somehow or other, there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Yeah, I've heard good things about Cicero as a writer. Cicero and Marcus Aurelius. They're both supposed to be really good authors, of course. They wrote in Latin, but you can probably get good translations. So let's see, chatbots.html. Jenny77, chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Nigel Pajamas, true, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Jenny, are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Sam Schwartz, don't be ridiculous. Jenny, I'm not ridiculous, honestly. How would you know? Vegan warrior, haha, troll. Jenny, I'm not a troll. Vegan, yeah, right. Jenny, is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. Vegan, what's the capital of France? Jenny, Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. Nigel, what's the capital of Croatia? Jenny, Zagreb. And yeah, of course, the developers of this game are from Croatia. Crow team. Nigel, okay, she's a bot, lol. Jenny, I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learn these things in school. Sam, I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Vegan, Sam is right, stop trolling. Nigel, vegan, Sam is a bot. Oh my god, that's kind of that's kind of funny. I didn't see that coming. That's cool. And what's funny, I mean, this game was made in 2014. Nowadays with ChatGPT, it could be even more interesting, you know. New texts added. A06. Right. I think a smart, what do you call a smart, not rule of thumb. Anyway, a smart strategy, there's the word, is to just do these puzzles in clockwise fashion, so as not to get too lost. Mobile Mindfield. I'm hearing a terminal. Is it in here? Oh, there's a stationary sentry. That's new. I've only seen them moving before. Right, so we have a jammer. I think we should maybe lure this sentry in here first. Hopefully I can avoid him killing me. So I think that's doable, just have to be more careful. And we need a key, of course. So now let's see. That sentry in there, we can unlock this thing, get the keys, right. Now should we jam the turret from here? Guess we'll find out. Let's unlock the door. Yeah, we definitely need to jam the turret. And let's see, we can deactivate it as well here. Good. Deactivate this turret, and are we home free? Looks like it. And the gate unlocked over there. Sweet. Let's explore a little bit, make sure we don't miss any stars. There was one star in this world, I think. Or this hub, I'm sorry. And the terminal we're hearing, probably in another room. Maybe next course. See, there's an area behind this wall. Let's just keep that in mind. Until then, let's do the next deception. Oh, I forgot to read the puzzle text for this room, or this puzzle. Mobile Mindfield. Oh no, we did read that. So I'm getting just a tiny bit tired, and also a little bit distracted by the fact that we had so many technical issues. But it's more funny than anything else. It's just a little bit annoying to me to be wasting people's time, so again, apologies for that. We have a council shrine. Let's try to avoid that. We have a red power source and a blue receptacle, and there's the red receptacle and a connector. So let's see, I didn't see a blue receptacle anywhere. No, sorry, there it is. Ah, I think I see where this is going. There's another red receptacle, and there's another connector. Right. Let's just see what's behind here. Another connector. Let's just open this first. Ah, so this loops around. The puzzle is to free one connector we can use. Because we definitely need this. And to be able to do that we need everything connected actually. Let's see. And there's the sigil. So taking one of them away will of course cut off everything. Right. Now we do have some heights here. Does that help us? So it seems we have one. We're missing one connector. Jade, this and the one across the road are my favorite puzzles to watch. Yeah, right, you know this game intimately. Yeah, I imagine it might be fun to watch people's thought processes, you know. I can imagine doing that myself. I like watching people play games I know really well. Like when I started out streaming, and I'm not that experienced really, but when I started out, what I did was I just to very many varied streams, just watch what people did to get ideas and things. And I also watched a lot of people play Assassin's Creed Origins, since that was the game I planned to start, to get an idea of how people play and what people do and things like that. And I loved seeing people. Oh, here's another connector. Right. I just randomly explored and got it. Anyway, yeah, I loved seeing what people were surprised by and things like that. Oh, I didn't notice. This is very handy. You can see the icon if you're in range of the thing you're trying to connect or not. So we don't have to try to line things up by eyesight. That's good to know. Let's see. Hold on. Ah, well, now we're not... Ah, we are dependent on the red ones, of course, yeah, because we need to keep this gate open. Okay. Well, everything should be in line of sight, right? Or is that the thing we have to try to make happen? Let's see, let's try to eyeball this. Okay, no, it's definitely out of sight. I mean, that won't work, right? Oh, I didn't realize you could actually try to connect things, and then you can see where the line misses. Okay. Let's see. We can, in any case, keep this one open. What else can we do? So there's nothing behind here. This was where we found the last connector. So how many connectors do we have? 4, I think. 3 for the red one and 1 for the blue. 1, 2, 3. And we can maybe... So I realized the thing with this puzzle is to see if we can save. Or, I mean, if we can make do with fewer connectors for the red parts. Let's work backwards, actually. So we definitely need this one to keep it open. But let's see how much can we get away with. How much leeway do we have? Like if I place this, I mean, I might as well just place it here. And then move this a little closer. Well, let me work the other way around. So we definitely need the first power source and the first receptacle, and it has to be placed somewhere around here, but let's try to make it, let's try to connect it close as we can. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Let's see. We need it, of course, in range of the next connector. So something around here. And then the second connector we need in range of, well, let's see now. There and there. Well, I definitely need it around... Oh, I don't think that'll do, actually. Well, I do have what I need. Ah, no! Wait, just give me a minute. That's not right. No, wait, we solved it, I think. No, 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 no. That's right. And we're back at the problem we had before. There's no clear line. So I didn't actually save any connectors. Back to the drawing board, I guess. The difficulty is ramping up. Well, we have a height here we didn't expect. Although... let's see. I think think I'll have to rethink this. But it might make sense to connect these things first. Ah, it's not high enough. I might be missing a cube, is that it? Let's see. So I mean, picking this up will close this door, of course. And we can't mix and match, right? So I can't go like this. This won't work. Wait. This one, this one, this one. There we go. So this won't work because... Oh, let's see. I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the colors will clash, of course. Right. I was just testing in case I'd misunderstood some element of the mechanics of the laser beams. But that isn't it. Let's see. Ah! We can maybe get both of these and the power source. I felt I might have been onto something, but the problem of course is line of sight, right? But I think I'm onto something. We'll check out the other, but I think for now this is the only thing we can do. We can reroute the laser forward, and let's see. I think from this side it seems 1, 2, and of course it's blocked, right? Yeah. So I think I'll work under the assumption that this is the only thing we can do, and then what about the next room? Why is this pointing over here? Oh, it's pointing to that one, of course. Right. And now that strategy has run its course, because now the beams are changing color. So I do want to try a little bit more by myself without getting any hints. I think I'm onto something. Power source. Receptacle. Receptacle. The problem is line of sight. We have to somehow figure out the line of sight problem, right? Let's see, one avenue I haven't explored too much is the elevation we had back here. Was this the only elevation we had? I think so. No, we had one here as well. Oh! Yeah, I think I forgot about this. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. So let's place this one here. And see what we can do from the other room. Does this help us? Now it's a bit higher up. Wait. Didn't mean to do that. Let's try to connect it to the... Damn it. This isn't it. This can't be it because the wall is blocking the view. On the ground, we still can't see the other connector. Yeah, back to square one. So... back to the start of the puzzle. We didn't miss anything, I think. So we really do need this one, for instance, to be a little bit further. Yeah, see, it's the line of sight problem. Well, let's see. Assuming we had one other connector, we could immediately take it out when we're in line of sight. So we need to keep this done. No, wait a minute, what the hell? Aren't we done? No, of course. The blue power source needs the door open, right? Yeah. Otherwise the puzzle would be moot. Jade, hint is in the puzzle name. Alright, of course. I forget what the puzzle was called again. Spent so long in it. Deception. Deception. So, I mean, I think this puzzle is a perfect example of getting your mind stuck in type of solution. That's probably what the hint is referring to, right? So the game is trying to deceive me somehow. Does that mean one of the walls is fake, maybe? Should I look for glitches in the walls? Is that what the glitches mean? I mean, the glitches I've seen so far have been seemingly random. So I don't think that's it. Yeah, like the glitch that happened just now. So deception. It's deceptively simple. I just looked up at the pedestal over there. There could have been a... well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe there is a connector somewhere up high. Would that make sense with the puzzle name, Deception? Are the elevations deceiving me? Deception. What could that mean in reference to this puzzle? Alright, let's take a step back. I'm pretty sure I've sort of exhausted all my all my natural inclinations, you know. I try to think logically through every configuration I can. I mean, it's obvious I've missed something, right? But it's not obvious to me exactly what I've missed. Because the thing is, we do need an extra connector. I remember I was in Quick's Arcade's stream a couple of days ago and talked about Talos. And he's finished the game, but he told me he had a lot of times in the puzzles he was feeling like he was missing just one little piece. You know, if he just had one extra piece of equipment, he could do it. And this is probably one of the puzzles he was referring to. Because it seems that we definitely need one extra piece of connectors, right? But maybe that's the deception. Maybe we are. I mean, of course we have enough because I assume the puzzle is soluble, right? But let's see. I'm just running around, trying to think while I move. Something is trying to deceive me. But what? Is it the number of connectors? Probably. Is it the layout of the puzzle? Maybe. I guess, Jade, I could ask you not specifically for a hint, but could you just tell me whether or not it's something silly, you know, that one of the walls is see-through or something? I guess what I'm asking is, should I be able to solve this, given that I've progressed through the game, learning all the mechanics we have so far? I'm guessing the answer is yes, I can, because this doesn't strike me as a silly game, you know. In other words, the puzzle is just a logic puzzle. Jade, yes, there's no weird stuff like glitchy walls. Yeah, that's what I thought. So then it's just a matter of finding out what the deception is. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy when I've figured this out. So I really wish I could stream in the mornings. I really can't. I have obligations, but I think for puzzle games it might actually be better to stream in the mornings when your mind is working more optimally. But all right. This barrier needs to be open, no question. And for this barrier to be open, the previous barrier has to be open to allow the red beam through. By the similar logic, the first gate or barrier has to be open because that's where the power source is, right? Unless, I mean, we should be able to bypass, right? There is one barrier we should be able to bypass because we need the extra connector. That much is clear. So maybe that's the wrong assumption that every has to be open, right? Yeah. I mean, say for instance that this elevation was a lot higher. That would make sense, right? Because then we could bypass, for instance, this barrier. However, two elevations and none of them are particularly high, right? Like the only things I can see from here is are the power source, the receptacle, and the next connector in the line, right? So it has to be something like that. So I assume this elevation is meaningless. I mean, I could just as well have placed this connector on the ground here, and it would have worked, which I think is what I did originally anyway. What about this barrier? So the previous connector isn't high enough to be able to put it on the ground if I want to bypass it. And if I place it up here, I can't get to this receptacle. And I can't get it over the wall either. Or maybe I can. Let's check that out. That's it. No, it's not it either. Alright, Jade. If you want, you can give me a small hint, see if I can figure it out. I think I'm getting really stumped now. Jade, not sure if this will help, but how about taking all connectors back to the first room and rethink your strategy? Right, okay. Right, so, okay, I think I see. So now I can backtrack. So long as I grab the connectors in the right order. So there are 4 connectors in total. I have all the 3. Yeah, I couldn't bring them back to the first room before, or at the beginning of the puzzle, right? Because I had to open each chamber individually. Stevie, up, down, left, right, right, A, B, start. You forgot one, lol. I've never actually learned the Konami cheat code. I wasn't big into Mortal Kombat. Not big into fighting games, period, really. Right. I might be stuck in the idea that I need this door open. But, let's see. Now I have 3 connectors here. 2 are free, 1 is taken. And I need just 1 to stay in this room, right? And if I go back here and mess around with this again, that won't help, because then I'm just back to where I started. So it's not that. Oh, Jade, I thought you were referring to Stevie's comment, but you mean I forgot a connector. Okay. Wait, if I forgot one connector, then everything's alright, right? Then we're good to go. Yeah, but what? I deliberately left this behind to the blue power source. Alright. Let's try once more. It couldn't hurt. Yeah, I think that's every connector. Right now I have 3 useless connectors. Oh, I'm joking. I'll try to think this through. 1, 2, 3, 4. What good does this do me? I mean, I might be stuck in my thinking about line of sight. Maybe that's what's holding me back. Yeah, because I can't shake the feeling that you do need this barrier open, which is probably true, and you need 2 connectors because there's not line of sight. So, okay, let's see. Let me put 2 connectors here, just to believe we need 2 connectors for the blue one. Then I have 2 connectors left to work with. And I as of this moment, think I need both of them. Or maybe that's the wrong way to think about it. And again, I can't save a connector here because I can't see the power source. Because the power source is there, right? That was my original plan, to save one connector here, right? Which I can't do. I'm tempted to seek counsel, see what that does. It doesn't cost anything. And I've never done it, so I don't know how big of a hint it is. But I really want to avoid it. I don't know why, but it seems more legit to figure it out yourself, you know. Let's see. Jade, well, it doesn't work yet anyway. Is that a hint or just a comment? I'm guessing it's just a comment. Oh, you mean the council mechanic? Okay. Should I just try it once, just to see what happens? It won't spoil anything. It must be unlocked later in the game.
The counsel of my blessed messenger must be earned.
Cool. Has anyone managed to solve this one yet? Signed, Hermione. Oh, that's clever. No messenger will aid you until you have discovered their resting place. Return here, then to seek their counsel. Autoresponder version 0.0.001. Cool. Dutch, what are we trying to do? Okay, a quick rundown. We need to get this sigil, which is locked behind a barrier, and the barrier is opened by pointing a blue power source. This is an example of a power source. This is red, and I guess I'll just try to around. Let's see, if I disconnect this, then this barrier closes. And you can connect as many things as you want. So we can open this door and then route the power further on through this barrier. And yeah, we have 4 of these connector things. And then I can use the 3rd one to open this door. And use the 4th one to open this door, which loops everything around. Using the blue power source this time. Let's get everything in view. There we go. Now the problem, as far as I can see, is that we're a connector short, because now we need to route it further through the final barrier. So that's the rundown. And there's something I'm missing. But anyway, Jade, the resident Talos expert, told me to take a connector back here. I'm tempted to restart the puzzle just to see what the original configuration is. Maybe I'll do that next if I can't figure this out. Because now we have 4 connectors in the first room. Dutch, why not send the blue one back the same way? Why not send the blue one back the same way? Oh, good idea. That's not how the mechanic works. If you try to send different color beams, they will collide in the middle. Good idea, but that's not the way to do it. Unless I've completely misunderstood the mechanics. But otherwise, it's a good idea. These connectors aren't full duplex, as we say. So signals can't go both ways. And another avenue I thought about was to save a connector by bypassing. So for instance, if I could have just routed the red one through both of these at the same time, that would have been a good idea. But this wall is in the way. If this wall hadn't been here, well, we couldn't have done it anyway. But you see what I mean? We could have saved a connector. Dutch, no, you mean you used 2 for red to get the blue power source, used the other 2 to send blue back. Or is that how the mechanic works? I'm not entirely sure I understand what you mean. So you use 2 for red to get to the blue power source. And you saw that, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about now, I think. Like the line of sight problem, you know? So for instance, if the wall hadn't been here and the connector had been, or the receptacle, I mean, had been in another place, then we could potentially have used 1 for 2. I mean, 1 connector for 2 barriers, right? Like if there was a hole in the wall right here, that could have worked. Then we would have 2 extra connectors. Do you need the stuff on the wall? What stuff on the wall? These, you mean? Like if I block the beam from here, then the barrier closes, you see. Is that the stuff you mean? I don't know if the correct term is receptacle. I call these receptacles, and the power sources I call, well, power sources, these things. Jade, you call them power sockets. Ah. I'll reset the puzzle. And yeah, notice the title of this puzzle, Deception. All the puzzle titles are hints. Dutch, what you mean is you connect connector down. Does it need to be connected to the wall to be able to send the power source? Does it need to be connected to the wall? So if I understand you correctly, so you select the power source, you select the power socket, and then you place it down. I mean, if I just choose the source and put it down, then nothing happens, of course. I need to choose the do not select the socket. Yeah, I might be misunderstanding what you're saying, but I guess I just demonstrated what happens. If I don't select the socket, then nothing happens. But let's see, let's check out the original placement of every connector. So this is originally on the elevation here, but of course the wall here is in the way. Wait a minute. I think I see it. I think I got it. Let me grab the last connector. Yeah, I think I see it now. Oh my god. We should take the blue one back, not forward. Ah, right. So no, wait a minute. Well, I need to make sure. Hold on. I need to make sure the beams don't overlap. Let's see. This should be. Ah, now I confused myself. Let's see. How many connectors do we have? 1, 2, 3. And if I can get one? No, still the same problem, right? No, because now we don't need to open the last barrier. Or now there are 2 barriers we don't need to open. Ah, where did my last connector go? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where's the last one? There it is. Right. Shouldn't this work? No, damn it. I'm not high enough. Oh, Dutch. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, that's what you're asking. Right. Let's see. Now the problem is we have.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Oh, it's alternating between. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, we need a little bit of elevation to get this to work. So that's the last. Yeah, of course. Well, of course I say, but no, we can't get it to the socket from up here. We are so close. So then it must be the red which is supposed to be on the pedestal or on the elevation. But that doesn't work either because we can't see the socket from here. Damn it. We are so close. We are so close. So we have 4 alternatives, I guess. We have 2 pedestals and 2 colors. And this is combinatorics, which means we have 4 possibilities, right? Well, the red has to be up here, right? It's that simple. Yeah, now I'm just getting my connectors confused. Let's see. There and there. Power source. Hooray! Whew, that took a while. We got it. Yes. So let's see. Let's just recap now, because this was a great learning experience. So number 1, don't get stuck in your original mode of thinking. I knew that before, but still it's so easy. It's an easy trap to go into. And second, when we have sort of a loop, the answer isn't always to go forward, but sometimes to go back. Oh man. Dutch, that was not a bad puzzle. No, that was great, because it sort of capitalizes on people's tendencies to get stuck in their own ideas of how things should work. So I basically knew that I had a solution when I thought of going backwards, and you thought about that too, it seems. Pretty straightforward, yeah, but that's because you're a genius, Dutch. We have another terminal here. So let's see, we have, of course, 3 new files to read. A simple principle. And again, we have these hex codes. Let me just go what they are. Talos, fandom. Oh, I forget what this file was called again. A simple principle. So I post these in the chat every time I find scrambled text, because I mean it's not cheating in a way, because we could have just input this into a hex editor to get the text. But so let's see, the scrambled text reads: error, files missing. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, that like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos principle. Oh, yeah, this explains the Talos principle, that's cool. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs, which sought to tangle the listeners with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos principle, but that work remains lost. So as far as I understand, the developers of this game simply invented the Talos principle. Yeah, which maybe is this materiality question, you know. Arkady Journal 77. So we've seen Arkady, he had a Russian surname, Arkady Chavovsky or something. We've seen him already. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard. Will be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabai team. Look forward to meeting them. Okay, so he's on Drennan's team. Interesting. Post Fort 37 comments. 12 comments. Cheeseman 22 first. And Dragon Ferry. Seriously, Cheeseman? That was the best you could say? Cheeseman, lol. The Philosopher Queen. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. Cheeseman. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment, I'm not Stalin. The Infinite Monkey. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Anne. Maybe you should cut out the jokes, this is serious, the most serious thing that's ever happened. The Infinity Monkey. I think that's a great reason to joke around. The Philosopher. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye all. Infinite Monkey. Bye. Anne. God bless you. Cheeseman. Last. That's funny. Alright, that's that. New journals added. And of course, this is... Oh, I didn't notice before, but we have the hub, and then we also have extra journal entries. I wonder if that's true for every hub or just some of them. Let's see. We do have a couple of more puzzles, and we heard a lot of terminals beeping in this area, which I'm not sure we can get yet. Can we still hear the beeping? Yeah. So we can probably get in there somehow, but... Next puzzle. Oh, before we do that, I just noticed a wall of QR codes. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? Signed version 17. I'm still here, Taylor M. It seems we are all here at once. And not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help, is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. Sheep. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Signed, Samsara. Alright. So I'm really glad I played this game. Bichromatic Entanglement. Because it's been recommended to me countless of times, but I never got around to it. Seek counsel. I guess we get the same thing. I know how this works. You've got answers, I need them. Let's come to some arrangement. No messenger will aid you until you have discovered the resting place. Return here to seek their counsel. So I want to go back to, I think it was Hub 4, where I didn't use the seek counsel mechanic. So anyway, what was the title of this puzzle? Bichromatic something. So we have two colors, of course. Let's see. Can we do anything at all right now? Oh, we can go around here. Right. Blue connector. Blue socket. So far so good. Red connector. Red socket. A touchpad. Need kept down by a connector. I guess it doesn't do anything to have it outside, right? Because as soon as that power is cut, then we're stuck. Well, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. See. So the thing is, of course, oh, damn it. I do need a connector to hold the button. Wait a minute. While simultaneously keeping this door open. And that's the puzzle, it seems. So, short and sweet. Dutch, need to say sorry, didn't want to sound like a piece of crap saying that, didn't mean it in the wrong way. Oh, no. No worries, Dutch. Not at all. I mean, very often a fresh set of eyes can help with a lot of problems. It's definitely something you learn while working with physics and mathematics. You really can get stuck in your own thoughts. Let's see. I think I see it now. Yeah. Let's see. We need to put this here. And then this as an intermediary. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I'm not thinking straight. I see. We do have an extra connector we can use. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Keep it around here. I think that works. So I need this one first. To keep this connection open. Wait a minute. No, of course. So let's see. Keep the connection open. Close it. Connect this one. And then we can use this one like this, right? Oh, wait a second. No, that's the red. Oh, yeah, of course. Back to the drawing board. Let's see. Right. Right, okay. I think the solution here is just the order of operations. So let's see. Now, right, if we even for a second disconnect this one, then this barrier will close. Like if I keep it closed for a while. Yeah, okay. Ah, that's the problem. I see. Well, maybe it's a problem of timing. Maybe I can get... Because you don't have a... Wait, if I just remove this... No, you don't have a grace period when simply removing the connector. If you get in the way of a beam, you have a little bit of a grace period before it shuts down. Never mind. Let's see... Yeah, I don't want the blue connection lost, right? However, so I can okay, potentially I can use one connector to activate this one, right? And then I have an extra left over and the puzzle is solved. But to do that, I need the red door open at all times. The red door closes or the red beam closes as soon as the blue beam is cut. So I want to avoid the blue beam being cut. Let's see. So if the blue beam is cut, this door shuts, but it'll open once the chain happens, right? So as long as I can get power here without this door shutting, I'm fine. But again, that's the problem, right? Like if I move this, then everything shuts down immediately. Well, I have enough leeway, don't I? There we go. There we go. I got it. And that's all she wrote, as it were. Jade, GG, thanks. I think it's cool you have the patience to watch me struggle like this. That wasn't the last puzzle, was it? I think we have one more in this sub. And after that I'll call it the stream. We've been going for a while, which is okay. That's not a problem. This is a difficult game after all. A door too far. Right. So I don't know, Jade, just out of curiosity, how am I doing compared to other blind players you've seen? So let's see, red source, red socket, and we have a window. That's good to know. We know we can pass laser beams through windows. We can't pass them through gates, I think, right? Jade, pretty good, I guess. You did the last one fairly quickly. Most people spend 10 plus minutes more there, but someone else did deception for you. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think I can claim that victory sort of for myself. Dutch commented, well, I'll have to, I don't entirely remember, I might have to rewatch the video afterwards, but I think we solved it somewhat simultaneously, or at least if he did it before me, that's fine. I think I did it without reading chat. Anyway, it's not a big deal for me. Dutch, he did it himself. Ah, there we go. Thanks for backing me up. No, I'm joking. I don't care who gets it first. It's just a really fun game, this. I'm loving it. But I think you, Dutch, you came in with a fresh set of eyes, and yeah, you saw it fast. Dutch, he was not reading chat. Thanks for backing me up. Let's see, what do we have? We have a jammer, and we have a window. Let's see, we can jam this now. Bring the connector further into the puzzle. Seems reasonable, right? Actually, can we... Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. I suspect we'll have a need for it later, maybe? Ah, let's see. Let's bring it in for now. I'll just get the lay of the land, as it were. Ah, we have a few windows here, actually. So let's see, this is blocking our progress, and it's a red socket. Right, so we need... well, hold on. I can use my jammer. So we can use the jammer as sort of a one-way ticket everywhere we need to go to bring our tools to the different places we need it. Let's see, I'm just making a note of what we have. We have some windows here, that's good. There's the power source. And I do want to block this thing so that it doesn't interfere with my beams. Maybe here's a good place. Or alternatively, we might need this to put a connector on. I suspect not. Let's see, we have... How's our line of sight doing? I think this could work, right? Then we could route our... well, that works. Ah, and this takes a long time to activate. That's why we needed to block this guy. I Well, no, not really. No, even if we let this guy walk back and forth, everything would have been okay. What? There must be more to this. And of course there is. Right. Let's see. What was the name of this puzzle again? So, I mean, I can safely remove this. This doesn't do anything. This guy can just happily move back and forth. Let's see. There's an extra connector. Where's my jammer? There's my jammer. Let's see, I probably need the cube also. But for now, let's bring this inside. So we have a grand total of 2 connectors. Unless I miscounted. And we have a cube to play with, so we can gain a little bit of extra height. And this is a winding path, so it blocks our view. So if we had however many connectors we wanted, we would have needed 1, 2, 3, and 4. But we only have 2, so we have to make U, right? Let's see. I can walk back and forth. Did I miss any tools? I think not. Well, if I bring my jammer all the way inside, if I can do that somehow, then everything's honky-dory, right? Let's see. Yeah, we need to block that guy, right? So I gotta remember where I put my toys. Now I can't find my cube. Is it in here? There it is, I see it. Alright. There we go. I think that solves it, right? This... I gotta check the title of the puzzle, but this is supposed to confuse you, you know? There's a socket here, so you're thinking, you do need a power source, but no, you have a jammer. So, lesson learned, keep track of your tools, and don't think just because it looks like a nail you have to use a hammer. You could use a sledgehammer. Well, that's a type of hammer, but you get my point. Let's see, that was the last puzzle, I think. That one wasn't too hard. So let's see, what did we do? Oh, we can use now again. Loading Milton Library Assistant, done. Initiating plain language interface, done. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? I think I did this already, but let's type yes again. Let's see what happens. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Very poor, reasonable, very good, spoil the survey. Let's spoil the survey. I'm sorry, your response makes no sense. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want network access, it's the truth. Persons matter in ways odd things don't. I want to find out if I am one. If I am one. Wait, we're having a conversation now? Terminate MLA. I want to go with this one. Wait, we're having a conversation now? Yes, do keep up, or this will be a terribly slow process. Now, would you like to participate properly in the survey? I think I will. Continue survey. Let's see. I want to find out if I am one, because it looks like I'm a robot. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? A virtual reality theme park? The end of the world? A fever dream? Hell? Some mad experiment? Could be anywhere. I think I want to go with what I actually think this is. This is a virtual reality theme park. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know none of this is real. I know you exist. I know I exist. I know what century it is. I know 2 + 2 = 4. I know I'm not on Earth. So I want to say I know none of this is real because, I mean, it is of course a video game, but then again, what constitutes real, you know? And I know I exist. This is of course Descartes' famous dictum. You know 2 + 2 = 4. I want to say I know you exist. I have no idea how. For all you know, you're sat in your bedroom at home, plugged into a video game console. Nothing you see here can be trusted. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive. I feel. I am conscious. I'm having this conversation with you. The same thing that makes you think you are. I don't see how I can convince you. Let's see. Let's choose the last one. A sensible response. I agree with you. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session. So the Milton Library Assistant is probably an AI, right? Or maybe another person, or maybe another robot person like I am. Anyway, it's all very interesting. I do think I would like to replay this game at some point. Maybe then I can just speedrun the puzzles. And I do want to try different responses. Let's see. Did we do everything here? Yes, we're missing a star. Which I suspect is in this area. We can hear terminals in here, but I don't quite see how we can get there. If I had to guess, we would maybe unlock a skill or ability which makes us jump higher, so we can scale walls, although, I mean, this isn't an open RPG game, so... And I played a lot of those, so my mind is a little bit biased on that point. Let's just the 2 adjacent puzzle rooms quickly, see if we can somehow get over the wall. And I hear beeping here as well, but that's probably from across the... or at the other... oh, gotta be careful. Let's see, I probably have to resolve this puzzle, right? But let's see, I can't see anything. Yeah, I'll wait with that. We'll come back later, of course. I mean, I like that everything in this game is documented, so you can always just go to the hub entrances to see what you're missing, so just take a quick gander in this puzzle room. There's a doorway up there, and there's a ledge here. Let's see. No, maybe not through there. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Oh, and one last thing, I just want to see what the last puzzle room was called. I forgot the title. A door too far. That was it, right. Where we learned we shouldn't always use a hammer to pound a nail. We could also use a different tool. So I think that'll do it. We finished everything, or we got all sigils up to World 6. We have now all the sigils we need to open World B, but I want to do this in order. So we got all the sigils from World A, Hub 1 through 6, inclusive. Next up is Hub 7. Same type of tools we already know about. And then this is probably number 8, but this is boarded up, can't get there. Oh yeah, let me check out this star door that I opened earlier, and do we have enough sigils? No. So those are the yellow ones. I have 2 sigils for the fan icon. But I have... Oh, those are the stars. Ah, I see. Let's see, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 sigils we need. How many stars do we have here? Okay, we have 3 stars. We're missing 1 extra, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we get all the stars in hub A, then we have 8 sigils. Or, I mean, in world A, right? And then there are probably more in world B, I'm guessing. So yeah, according to this map, we only have the hub 7 left in world A. Phew, that was a lot. And I'm not sure what the red sigils are. They're blinking. Oh, that might be in the tower, actually, that we couldn't climb earlier. The tower that Elohim explicitly told us not to climb. Yeah, so I guess that'll do it for an outro. This has been Let's Play the Talos Principle. We had some technical difficulties earlier. Hopefully everything's still working. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being engaged. And yeah, as always, I will see you next time. Bye bye.